Hello, my name is SriHarsha Venkata. I'm a master student of Texas A&M Commerce, and today I'm going to present to you about employee database management systems. My CW ID is 50226606. Um, Today I'm going to discuss about these four topics: business purpose and operational scenarios, ER diagram, database tables and query execution, relationship and referral integrities. Coming to the business purpose and operational scenarios, let me dive into the whole document. Here I've written a brief description about those purposes and scenarios. Employee stores information of their employees like first and last names, SSN, their age, their role in the company, project they are working, and the city they are working in. This will let you know about this information and filter based on the above information to get the information needed. Employee also stores details of the projects currently active, department those projects belong to, head of the departments, whether they are in profits or not, etc. Each employee is assigned a role by which their salary is based on and type of the payroll, etc. Coming to the operational scenarios, employee project details are in project table, department is in the department table, employee salary details can be obtained by identifying their roles. It can help in identifying the youngest employee to the highest paid employees. It can quickly get the details of inactive project and employees assigned to it, or active a project and assign the employees. It can identify the non-profit departments and the head of the departments by a single click. It can identify from which city most of the employees are or of gather information on project ending in future. This is the detailed description of operational scenarios. Um, then let's dive into the ER diagram. These are the five tables that I have chosen: employee table, department table, project table, salary table, and role table. Uh, from here we can observe that employee to department relationship is one to many, and project to employee is one to many, and department to project is one to many, employee to uh, role is one to many, and salary to role is one to many. uh, these symbols are this pi symbol is not null attribute, this key symbol is primary key, this is foreign key. One table can have only one primary key and it can have multiple foreign keys, and this is an unit attribute symbol. Not null attribute means it it has to have some value, it doesn't need to have any null value, that's why it's called not null attribute. And for the employee ID, employee table, EID is the primary key, role ID and project ID are the foreign keys. For this table, this one is a foreign key, and as you can observe that salary table don't have any foreign keys, it has only primary key. Role table has three foreign keys, department table have one foreign key. Let's dive into the database tables and query execution. For that I have to dive into MySQL workbench. Let us create a schema and name it as a test schema, apply, finish. Now that we have created a test schema, let us insert some queries. I have created queries and had them in my text document. Let's copy them, inserting here. Let's quickly look into these queries. Here I have created an employee table. It has a primary key. I have not written foreign keys because The role table and project table were created later. That's why I will create an alter table for this table and insert foreign keys there. These are all the data for employee table. uh, this is the department table. It has primary key and foreign key, and the data for that department table, project table, foreign key and two foreign keys, primary key and foreign keys. The data for the table, salary table, it has only primary key. The data for the table, role table and their keys and the data. And finally, this is the alter table for employee table. I've created project and role foreign keys. Now let's insert some English queries. Let's copy them. Before that, let's run these queries. Sorry about that. As you can see, I have run the queries, and these are all the tables that are obtained: employee table, project table, role table, department table, and salary table. Okay, now let's look into the English queries. I have pasted English queries. Let's select the first one, which is it will fetch first name, last name and SSN of the employees from the city Dallas. Let's quickly run this. We got all the first names, last names and SSN of the employees from the city Dallas. Let's look at the number of employees. Number of employees working in each project. Let's select and run them. We got all the employees in each project. The project 1001 contains 6 employees. 1007 contains 4 employees, like that. Number of employees working in the active project. Count the number of projects in each department. Let's look at that. In the project 10 we have 6 employees, project 12 we have 2 employees, project 13 we have 2 employees. Count the number of active projects in each department. Salary of employee with employee ID 10026. This looks complicated. Let's run this. Oops, sorry. Let's run this. The salary of employee ID 10026 is 72,000. Find the second highest salary. A number of available roles with year of experience greater than 10. Let's look at that. There are 9 employees with experience more than 10 years. Number of available roles with years of experience greater than or equal to 10. What are the project names that are going to end in future? Let's look at that. As of 9th December, there are 2 projects that are ending: marketing in store and accounts employee discounts. List the names of the employees who are in their 20s. These are all the employee names that have age less than, who are in the age of 20s. These are all the English queries, and now let's look at the next topic, that is relationship and referral integrity. Let's dive into the Word document. Before discussing about the relationship of tables, as we know, there are 3 types of relationship. They are one-to-one, one-to-many, and many-to-many. In these tables, there are primary key and foreign key, or the main keys for any relationship. Um, Primary key is a constraint uh, in a set of columns that database management system uses to uniquely identify each row in the table. The same value cannot show twice in the table, so it cannot be a duplicate. This is the example in the table that I've created. In the salary table, there is only primary key, that is a salary ID, and it refers to itself. Foreign key. A column known as a foreign key establishes a connection between two tables, maintaining data integrity and facilitating communication between two distinct instances of any entity or the two goals of the foreign key. As it makes reference to another table's primary key, it functions as a cross-reference between two tables. The database should have a foreign key for each relationship. These are all the foreign keys for the tables that I have created. As you can see, role table has 3 foreign keys. This is the brief description. When a user tries to delete or update a primary key that is referenced by existing foreign keys, Oracle database is instructed to take specific actions which are known as referential integrity constraints. Those are set, null, and cascade. When the primary key record in the primary key table is deleted, any statements that the user tries to delete that will have an impact on the rows in the foreign key table will have their values set to null. The crucial point that we must remember is that the affected foreign key columns must permit null values. When the user tries to delete, it will set to null. When a user attempts to delete a statement that will have an impact on rows in foreign key table, those rows will also be deleted along the primary key record. When the user tries to delete the rows in foreign key table, those rows will also be deleted along the primary key record. Now let's look at my workbench. I will explain to you what I was referring to. The employee has 2 foreign keys, and let's look at each column and what they mean. These are the columns, and age is a type of int. And is it nullable? Yes, it is nullable. City is of cat type, and employee ID is int type, and it is not nullable. That means it needs to have data. It can't be nullable. Yes, this is a big int. And finally, in the Word document, I have inserted some text files. This is the text file related to the queries that I have created, and this is the text file related to the English queries, and this is the Word document related to the outputs of the queries. And I have also inserted a PPT file along with it. This is a PPT file, and thank you for giving me this opportunity. Thank you.